It's done.
People on Instagram Live and YouTube. Is YouTube up yet?
Yep.
Okay, we still got 4 minutes, people. So get yourselves ready. Get your stuff together.
Get your stuff together.
Get your stuff together. Oh man, careful.
He's got him super skinny.
Oh my god. You guys can see our setup. Borg is trying to move through. Oh. That's okay. Come out and then reset.
And then we're not gonna know.
Well, we'll know a little bit.
Woo! It's okay, guys. Everybody's alive. Is everybody alive?
Everybody's alive. Okay, guys, you still have 3 minutes. Just wanted to get everything up early so that we're on time to start for 9:30. Make sure you have your yoga mat. If you guys have a hot yoga mat, some water is good to put on it since we're not in the studio where you sweat a bunch. If you're outside, you should be okay, but I like to throw water where my hands and where my feet go. Apparently 9:30 is also when they do yard work every Wednesday.
For real.
Yeah, they're for real. It's fine. Oh, they're not even close to 9. Well, just ignore that noise if you can. We'll start here in 2 minutes.
Where's the life? Yeah.
Just Steph on that one.
Stephanie, we're proud of you.
You go, girl. Is this one good? Yep. Somebody says do a quick Q&A. Maybe after. I'll do a Q&A after.
Your name or what?
Somebody said that on the
Oh,
gram.
a ram?
2 minutes, people. 2-minute countdown. Oh. This is a little preview.
Sun salutation.
This little preview. This feels so good. Guys, if you can yoga outside, yoga outside. It's so good. We'll warm up. We'll warm up here. Warming up. 1 minute. Borg's getting my yoga mat all toasty. This is like the what's it called? The pre-party. This is pre-yoga. The yoga before the yoga. All right, you guys. We're starting in 1 minute.
No, because I hurt my back yesterday.
Yeah, Borg hurt his back. All right, you guys. Nice, sir. Can you stop? Yeah, that'll be fine.
Ready?
Yeah. Make sure everything's
Can you
good.
accept people here?
Huh? Yeah, I can. Oh, there's a lot of people there, huh?
Yeah. Bruce! Shayna! Welcome, peoples. Paulina, Orlando.
Hey.
Hey! Oh, look at you, Chris.
Is that a mimosa?
Oh no, it's orange juice for now.
Oh, it's orange. Oh my gosh. Are you gonna just stay there the whole time?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, you guys. So we have, if you guys lose connection at any point, we have it live on my Instagram. We have it live on Cyborg TV on YouTube. Hey squad, we also have our Corona Camp squad on the Zoom, so they're like super live with us
Hey!
because I can see them as well. All right, guys. So get your yoga mat set up. Again, if you have a hot yoga mat. Somebody actually asked me this morning, one of my clients, how much would you pay for a yoga mat? And I said $70 to $80. And he thought it was crazy, but it's real because you should be moving, not your mat. So again, if there's something, oh my gosh, we almost just lost board. If there's something you can invest in for yoga, it's a really good mat. And again, if it's like kind of a better mat, throw some water on it. It's gonna help your hands and your feet stick better, because the point of like the mat being like that is when you're in hot yoga and you're sweating a lot, it actually gets more sticky rather than slippery. So if you need a little bit more grip, throw some water on it.
Just one question, Orlando. Today you just watch it again, or you're doing actually?
Yeah.
All right.
All right, you guys. So you're
All
gonna
right.
be flowing just with me today. Cyborg hurt his back, but
Old
I
people's
think,
problem.
I think he'll be here, you know, commentating, maybe making any adjustments I need. So he's just gonna be here for fun, putting his big head in front of the camera.
Yeah. Becky and Brian coming in.
All right, we're just accepting a couple more people, and then we're gonna
Yeah.
get into this.
Let's give 5 more minutes.
People with an Apple Watch or your fitness watch, start your engines. All right, everybody. 3, 2. What? Wait more. Wait. Okay. Never mind. We're gonna wait a
5
couple more
minutes,
minutes
you know?
because
Yeah.
Cyborg said to.
'Cause there's more people coming in, so you guys can.
Don't forget about these people.
Yeah, what's up, people?
Your YouTubers.
All of
and
you
my
guys, YouTubers and
Instagrammers.
Instagrammers.
This is so exciting, you guys. We're yogaing together. Chris, where's your neighbors at? You didn't invite them.
He's calling them out.
He's like, come here. Yes. Guys, today's flow is going to be a lot about posture, because I know a lot of people have been sitting and hurting their backs because of it. So we're really going to work on rolling our shoulders back, opening up our chests, and getting a little bit more of a nice posture stretch. Who's here? Your neighbor? Hi, neighbors. Instagrammers and YouTubers. We have our Corona campers on Zoom, and one of our guys who does it every day always invites his neighbors. So he's always got his neighbors working out with him. But it's great. That's what this time is about. Still want to wait or what? No. All right, guys. Let's get on our mats and let's do this. All right, you guys, I'm going to try to talk as loud as I can because we have a little bit of yard work going on behind us, but it is what it is, and it's more so just about being on your mat and moving your body, okay? So that's the most important part. Is the Zoom screen okay? Does it get my whole mat? Yeah?
I don't know. I can't see it.
What do you mean?
Is it? Is it? Can yeah, go there. Let me see. Yes, you're good.
Oh, my knee. Okay.
You're good. You're perfect.
All right, you guys. Let's
Is it?
do
You guys
this.
need her to be a little bit closer. You guys good with her there?
No, because
All right.
if I stand, I'll be out of frame. If it's
Hey, I'm gonna be here watching you guys. If you guys lack off, man, I'll be on you.
All right, you guys. Please find a. Can you mute everybody? Sorry, guys, I'm muting you. All right, everybody, please find a comfortable seated position on your mat. We're actually going to start with our intention today. For those of you who have been following our yoga practice or been at the live, I usually do it somewhere random in the middle, but I think right now is a great time because the day is so beautiful and we made it to our yoga mat. So find a comfortable seated position, whether you're on your knees or on your butt. I want you to lift your palms open and rest them on top of your legs and close your eyes, okay? I want you to take deep breaths, start to seal your lips and move your breathing just through your nose, in through the nose, out through the nose. And here I want you to set your intention for this practice, for the day, for the week, for the crisis, whatever intention you want to set, do that now. We're going to take 5 silent breaths with our eyes closed and just through our nose to start our practice. Good, and slowly blink your eyes open. We're going to start with our very basic cat-cow movements today. Like I said, we're working on our posture and our back for this practice. So we're on our tabletop position. Our wrists are underneath our hands. Let me just turn my watch. So I don't hit it. All right, our wrists are underneath our shoulders. Our knees are underneath our hips. We're going to inhale, drop, look up. Exhale, push. Tuck your hips, push your back. Inhale, drop your stomach, look up. Exhale, push. Inhale, drop, look up. Exhale, push. 2 more of these, guys. Move however you want. A little bit of circles, whatever feels good. Drop, look up, inhale. Exhale, push. Inhale, drop, look up. Exhale, push. Good. Inhale, back to a neutral spine. So we're going to move through 3 vinyasas, but we're going to do it assisted, moving through it, okay? So just listen to the count. So we're going to inhale, come to plank pose. Exhale, come all the way down. Inhale, upward facing dog, keeping your legs flat on the mat. And to move to downward dog, we're going to come through tabletop, flip our toes, downward facing dog. Let's breathe here for 3 breaths, and then we're going to move through that 3 times. All right, you guys, here we go. Inhale, come to plank. Exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale, upward dog. Our legs are on the ground. Exhale, move through tabletop, downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, tabletop to downward facing dog. 1 more time. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, on your knees, through to down dog. Now we'll breathe here for 5 breaths. And I want you guys to remember what your intention was. So we're not setting it, we're remembering it. We're reminding ourselves why we made it to our yoga mat today. 5 breaths. Shoulder blades backing down the spine. Let's go ahead and pedal at our legs for the first couple of breaths. Good. For the last 2 breaths, let's sink our heels onto the mat. Our head is heavy. Our hips are high. Our shoulders are backing down our spine. 1 more breath. Good. Inhale, look to the top of the mat. Exhale, walk it up. Inhale, halfway lift. Your hands are either on the ground or bring it to your shin. I just want you to have a nice flat spine. And exhale, fold. Inhale, extend all the way up. Exhale, mountain pose. Inhale, we're going to interlace our fingers behind our back, trying to have your palms touch. That's what you want. Inhale, expand the chest. There's our posture. Exhale, baby back bend. Think of bringing your hands down towards your knees. Inhale, back up. Exhale, fold. Let your hands fall heavy towards your head. Inhale, release, halfway lift. Exhale, we're going to move through our supported vinyasa. So exhale, step back, lower all the way down. Inhale, upward facing dog with our legs on the ground. Exhale, move through tabletop to downward facing dog. We're going to move through that flow 2 more times. Inhale, look to the top of the mat. Exhale, walk to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, mountain pose. Inhale, big chest, interlace your fingers, squeeze everything tight in your back. Exhale, back bend. Good, breathe. Inhale, come to stand. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, release, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, lower all the way down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, moving through tabletop, downward dog. Good, you guys. Full breath here, and then we'll move into our last one. Inhale, exhale. Good. Inhale, look to the top of the mat. Exhale, slowly walk up. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, extend all the way up. Exhale, come to mountain pose. Inhale, interlace your fingers, big chest, prepare. Exhale, baby back bend. Inhale, up. Exhale, fold. Good. Inhale, release your hands, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands down. Step back, lower all the way down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, move through tabletop, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Let's rest again in our down dog. 5 more breaths. All right, you guys. On our next inhale, let's take that left leg high. Exhale, open it up. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step the left foot outside the left hand. Come back, untuck the toes. Inhale, posture up for 3 breaths. And exhale, come down to your forearms. Don't round your back. Keep a nice straight back here. 3 more breaths. Good. Inhale back up. We're going to heel toe that foot to the center. Pick up our knee off the ground. Inhale, crescent lunge. Now on our exhale, we're going to bring our hands behind our back. Inhale, big chest. And exhale, fold. Inside the left leg. Hold for 3 breaths. 1 more. Inhale, attach your hands to your lower back. Come all the way back up. Exhale into our warrior 2. Let's hold here for 3 breaths. Really sinking into that front leg. Good. Inhale, reach forward. Open up, extended side angle, looking up towards your fingertips. You guys here, you could take a half vine, drop your hand behind your back, or you can take your full vine, look up over your right shoulder. Good. Release. Prepare on the inhale. Hold for the exhale. Good. Inhale all the way back up, warrior 2. Exhale, sink into that front leg. Inhale, extend. 2 feet forward. Interlace to prepare. Exhale, fold. Good. Let your hands be heavy, dropping towards your head. One more breath. Good. Inhale, attach your hands to your lower back. Slowly come all the way up. Exhale, back into warrior 2. Inhale, switch to our crescent lunge. Exhale, step the right foot up to meet the left. All right, you guys, we're going to move into our dancer's pose. My Corona campers, you know what is happening. So we're going to ground into our left foot, and we're going to bring, first, we're going to bring our right leg up 90 degrees here, secure that left leg on the ground and get our balance. Then let's transition, bring it back, and grab the inside of your right foot. We're going to inhale to prepare. Our left arm goes high, and exhale, you kick your foot into your hand. You don't want to hinge forward too much You really want to kick that leg back and up. Breathe for 3 breaths. One more. Good. Inhale, come all the way up, knee through. Exhale, plant it down. Good. Inhale, extend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Let's take 5 breaths in our down dog before moving to the other side. All right, you guys, I'm just going to turn on my mat so you guys have a better view and a better angle of my movement. All right, you guys, here we go. Inhale the right leg high. Exhale, open up. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right leg outside of your right foot. Drop your knee, untuck your toes, posture up, 3 breaths. Roll your shoulder blades back. Continue doing that the entire practice. Now let's come down to our forearms, still keeping that nice flat back. Good. Inhale, plant your hands down. Heel toe that right foot to the center. Pick up the back knee. Inhale, crescent lunge. Hold for the exhale. Inhale, drop your hands behind your back. Interlace your fingers, big chest. Exhale, fold inside the right leg. One more breath. Good. Inhale, attach, come all the way up. Exhale, open up, warrior 2. Hold for 3 breaths. Really sinking into that front leg, looking over the front fingertips. Good. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, extended side angle. You can either hold here, take a half vine, or your full vine, looking up over the left shoulder. Keeping in that nice bend in that front leg, you guys. One more breath. Good. On your inhale, come back to here. Exhale, open back up. Hold here. 3 breaths. Look over the front fingers. Good. Inhale, extend that front leg. Turn your toes in. So now you can either go back into our interlace. Inhale. Exhale, fold. You can stay here. Or we'll move into our headstand, which we worked on last week. So here we're going to frame, grab our elbows, find our distance, open up, cup our hands. Plant your head in that little hole and slowly come up off the ground. Good. One more breath. Now slowly come out just as you went in. On your inhale, interlace your fingers on your back, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Let's take 5 deep breaths here, trying to bring our hips over our ankles. So the weight should be more in your toes than in your heels. Every exhale, get your head a little bit closer to the mat. 2 more breaths. Let's go. Good. And inhale, attach your hands to your lower back. Slowly come all the way up. Exhale back into our warrior two. Let's hold there for 3 breaths. One more breath. Good. Inhale, transition into our crescent lunge. Exhale, bring the left foot up to meet the right. Good. Inhale, extend. Exhale, hands by your side. We're going to move into our dancer's pose on the other leg. So now we're going to ground our right leg in. Right leg is nice and strong. Inhale the knee up. Exhale, bring it back. Grab inside the foot. 2 knees together. Inhale to prepare the right arm high. Exhale, kick back into your left hand and breathe. Kick, 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 kick. Let's go. 2 more breaths. And inhale, come out, bringing that left leg all the way through. Exhale it down, good. Hands by your side. Inhale, extend up. Exhale, dive through center. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful, you guys. Inhale, let's come down to child's pose for a little bit. Gives ourselves a little bit of a break. So knees are a little bit shy of the outside of our mat. Only our fingertips and fingers are on the ground. The rest of our arm is off. Our forehead is on the mat. Our hips are to our heels. And breathe. Good. On your next inhale, slowly roll up, bringing your shoulders up last, and lift your chin. Good. Now from our knees, we're going to lift off of our feet. We're going to inhale, big chest, interlace our fingers, and exhale, bend backwards, hold for 3 breaths. Let your head fall back heavy. Good, you can either stay here or we're going to transition into camel. If camel pose is in your practice, you're going to release your fingers, grab for your ankles, push your hips forward and let your head fall back. One more breath. Good, slowly on the inhale. Come all the way up, say it back to your knees. Woo, if you're lightheaded, it's normal, you guys. Just breathe it out. Super good. Let's go back into our tabletop position here. Let's move through 1 cat-cow. Inhale, drop, look up. Exhale, push. Inhale, come back to neutral. Exhale, flip your toes, downward facing dog. And breathe, 3 breaths. All right, you guys, inhale the left leg high. Exhale, let's move into our pigeon. So trying to get your shin parallel with your mat. If your hip is off the ground, your left hip, you can go ahead and put a block underneath. Posture up on the inhale and exhale, surrender down to your mat. posture back up. Plant your hands, lift the right leg high, and exhale, bring it back down. Our last down dog of the practice. Embrace it, love it. 3 deep breaths here. Good. All right, you guys, we're gonna inhale, slowly walk our hands to our feet. Now here, we're gonna pick our feet up, place our hands underneath. Your toes should touch your wrist. Give a little halfway lift and fold. Just be nice and heavy. Good. Go ahead and untuck your hands from your feet. Bend your knees a lot. Grab for opposite elbows. Lift your hips up and hang. Really let that back release. I don't want any tension in the upper body. Everything is loose and heavy. Good. On your next breath, plant your hands. Inhale your hips high, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. We're going to stay here for 5 breaths. Relax on the inhale. On the exhale, pull. Inhale, relax. Exhale, pull. 2. Inhale, relax. Exhale, pull. 3. Inhale, exhale, pull. 4. We got 1 more. Inhale, exhale, pull. And release. Good. On your inhale, little bit of bend in the knees. The head and shoulders are heavy. We're going to slowly come up. Vertebrae by vertebrae. Lift the chin. Roll the shoulders. Woo! And we are awake. Guys, I like to end this practice standing because it's 9:30 in the morning, right? We don't really need to be relaxed right now. We need to wake up. We just realigned our whole back. Our posture is good. And we are ready for the day. All right, you guys. So, again, every Wednesday during this crisis, while things are closed, we're going to have this 9:30 live yoga. On Friday, we'll have the 9:30 live fit class workout. If you haven't done that yet, I highly suggest it, especially if you haven't had that push at home that you really need. You might be doing your workouts, but you're not getting enough. You can come in here, Ford.
You just watch it.
You come in here. You know, if you really need a little bit of an extra push, those workouts are great. You get to see Borg and I fake it till we make it and act like we're not dying when those are happening.
It's impossible not to fake it.
I know.
Yeah, guys, but again, thank you so much, for your presence. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. It's super cool to watch, and just make sure that everybody's ready for Friday.
Yeah, we're ready for Friday. We got this.
Yeah?
Let's go.
How's our Zoom people here? Everybody had a good practice?
Yes, sir.
Hey!
Yeah, unmute them if they're muted. Is there a child?
All right. Yeah, so.
Oh, that's your phone.
Yay.
Oh!
That's awesome, guys. Man, have a beautiful day, everyone, okay?
Thanks for joining, you guys.
Thanks for joining, guys. We'll see you guys on regular Video World Champion or on Friday for the workout.
What's up, guys?
Really count on all of you guys for Friday, man, because last Friday